Well, hello again, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Welcome in. YouTube, I get it. You're not live with us yet. I'm really starting to think about it even more and more, getting this thing up and running for YouTubers live. Just really been on my mind here lately. But we are on our a leg from Botswana over to Eswatini, which is in Swaziland. Now the bad thing is, being it's dark night over there at this time to us here in the U.S., there's no METARs in Eswatini. So we're gonna have to, pardon the pun, wing it. And that's how this stream is, wing on a prayer. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, we are in the ToLiss A319. What a beautiful plane. Now, word of warning, if you ever want to fly out of this airport, it looks pretty cool. One bad thing in X-plane, just one, the jetway off the right or left wing, it doesn't work. The one that I'm in is the one that worked. So, take it for what it's worth. You could always do like I do at some airports, broken jetway, put the air stairs in, but who knows? So, but yeah, this is the ToLiss A319 132 with the IAE engines. All right, so let's get up here in the cockpit and see what kind of damage we can do out there. First off, let's just do it right out the get-go. Here comes Sim Toolkit. By the way, this is not a long flight, so we're going to try our best to keep it that way. Loadout for the day, 29,260 people. We'll be in that ballpark. 133 will be on that number. And who knows, maybe we'll have 0 pounds. We'll get close to that zero fuel weight of 119,200 pounds. Cost index 30 for the flight. They're going to give us flight level 370. Hang on, let's take a look at this. Ooh, I pushed the wrong one. There we go. Here's our flight and sim brief. It's 350 miles. Yeah, we should be able to get up to 37,000. We may have to amend that. We'll see. Flight times 55 minutes. And we're gonna pull this back now. Cost index 30 at 37,000. Like we've said, we'll kind of see if that needs to be fudged. Oh, we didn't do the weather. My bad. Okay, we only have weather for here in Botswana. And it is currently winds out of the south at 3. So runway 8 technically is the better. It's supposedly clear, visibility okay. And what we've been able to surmise looking out the window, yeah, it pretty well is. Nothing significant. It's 7 degrees. Remember, we took off in Naples. It was around 85 degrees, those of you on Twitch. And watched the YouTube video already. It's 44 degrees down here. 7 degrees Celsius. And again, no weather where we're headed. We have set the clock so that we do have daytime flying. And we can try our best to avoid sunset eyes or sunrise eyes. Oh, I hate those, into those. Just icky. All right, so let's get to work and get this plane going. We're on VATSIM. I truly do not know what exactly the stand is, but I'll show you one trick that sometimes works. Let's bring in charts. Okay, so here, click import. Now, if you have a SimBrief account, you built this flight up in SimBrief, this should tie it in. Import from SimBrief. There's our flight. and all of a sudden it's down under. Well, okay, in the dark continent. I turned the weather on, but really down here it gets kind of sketchy if you're going to find any. Let's kind of back out, see if it even finds any. No, not really. So that's why I normally don't run with it on down here. Click and radar off. All right, now I told you you could do something. Just scroll into the airport. Alpha 2, Alpha 3, I think we're 5. Gate 5. So, but yeah, you can see your taxi. And I'm also going to go ahead, grab our parking gates. That can also help. And not in this case, because 5's way over there. We're like right here. So, and yeah, it says we can turn out. I really wouldn't. Now, if we were in the other spots, like these back here, yeah, you could turn out and not have to be pushed. Or if they pull the jetway out far enough, you might not hit the building. I'm not going to say you would. So, just so you can see, a normal would turn out and go. All right, so that's some little tips there that you can use. I'm going to go ahead and save that. All right, and let's get that out of the way. Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's get this show on the road up here. Okay, the batteries are on. Fuel pumps are off. Do some tests real quick. And I've been doing this off and on. Takes a little bit for the cargo smoke test. Okay. Now let's get the aircraft loaded. We'll start with the passengers. Come on. There we go. 133. Click load. Close out. Go to the mechanical. Now you can see I could set external power chocks, take it off. I could do a lot from right here without having to go to the EFB. We need 11,113 pounds of fuel. All right, we'll request the fuel truck. And before I mess with this, I'm just going to click load. And then I'm going to head over to the EFB and click weight balance, WB. Reset. We need to be at 119. And we're not. So we'll come back. 0. See how that did. 119.5. We can take it all the way down to 0. We will. 0. Load. Reset. 119.3. We're 100 pounds off. All right, so we're looking good here. If we come front, we see we're refueling. If we look outside, whoop, the truck is there, and it drives in, drives out. Doesn't just go poof. It actually will drive out of the scene, so it's pretty good. All right, so let's get to work up here now. Okay, so we did all our checks. We're not going to start the EPU till we're done fueling. So cockpit lights real quick. Okay, I see all of them there. And there. There, up, and click. Air conditioning panel, we're going to go ahead set for cool air. And cross bleed, auto, and we'll keep it on external power for a little longer. Okay, refueling is no longer showing. Oh, duh, tower. And the truck's gone. Now we'll crank up the EPU. Okay, and we're just waiting for flap open, and then we're going to start it and just start doing this as quickly as we can. Okay, on. Okay, speed brakes are down, unlocked on the door. We'll worry about rudder trim 0, fuel or engine master 1, 2 off, mode selector normal 2000, and up we go. All right, we'll get the radar top half set. Gears down, 3 green. And once we get available up here, we'll turn the bleed air on and we'll be ready to go for the IRS. All right, bleed air is on. Packs. I wish I could get this on all of the aircraft. I really like this one. Okay, come on down. Okay, we're good to the 9th, which is later this week. Go to init, and again, if you have sim brief, tie it to ToLiss, read the manual. It's a real simple process. However, there's a couple of steps at the end that you would have to choose. I can't sit here and tell you what to select. I just say read the manual. You can also tie it into Hoppy, ACARS system, and use it for ATC purposes. And limitedly with some of the airlines out there now that provide gate information. And knit requests, there's your benefit. Look at how quickly this is getting filled in. Okay, we got our cost index. Can clear and clear and clear. Now, don't click Align IRS. Your lat and lon are here. So just 33.4. 24, 33.4. Oh, excuse me. 2555.4 east. Perfect. Now, if you're satisfied, now click it. On the A320, Yes, you can click it. A321, be careful. Always make sure you don't see lat long on the first page. Winds request as best they can. Clear. And page 2. Let's go over. Oop, I thought I was out of there. Tree. All right, now we're going to verify 119.3, 119.2, 28.6. So 119.3 backslash, we'll go ahead and do it, 28.6. Those numbers are in the weight and summary for your ZFW, ZFWCG right below it. Block fuel 11.2. Only a minor change you'll see, but still changed, okay? F plan. And now let's head over here. Go to planned. We got our FMC up. We got that. Going to bring charts in. Oh, you didn't see that. Yeah. So those of you that play with SIVA, now the LTN on the 747, you know about coordinates. The rest of you, that's up to you. You can usually go with whatever it's there. But this just narrows it down more. And then with the updating that SIVA, and that usually compensates, but it's your call. I've got a couple of videos out there with the 747 and the LTN. Check them out, get a little understanding. All right, so we're going to go FBSK, departure. Okay, oh, what's our departure? I know we had one. It's going to be one of those. Okay, SID. All right, hang on. UDBU to Alpha. Okay, let's select our runway 8. UB to Alpha. And oh, I see how they deleted. Okay. Whew. I'm making sure I got the right one now. Okay, perfect. SK503, PEDIL. Wait, where's PEDIL? Oh, after UDBUL. Okay. And it fills it in on your map, by the way. All right, so there's PEDIL, AVAGO. You only get about 30 miles before top of descent. So okay, we'll keep it, but EXOBI, and then Duraco, I show no arrivals and 0 on the weather here. It's an hour and 41 minutes old. It was 170. What's runways? I'll keep an eye on this. Okay, back to charts. We have no stars, so hang on, and we have 2 approaches. Oh, we'll do the ILS to runway 7. That pretty well made my mind up. Okay, EXOBI. Hang on. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, now we go to FDMS, arrivals, ILS, and all right, and as we get here, I'll turn us in. We'll be on our own. Okay, so that's all looking good. Hold back to there, and then if we have to go, it's FQMA, which is right up here. What is this one called? I think we've been there before. That was where I think that thunderstorm was that I've told you all about a couple times. All right, so back to F plan, NavRad, perf. All right, and then let's work our way back over here to the takeoff performance and reset. All right, weather 45 minutes old, 170 at 3. That's okay. Okay. 10, actually it's 7. Barometric pressure 3036. Dry, any ice not required. We're on a 13,000 foot runway. Okay. Let's see how we do. That looks good to me. And we'll just come over here. We've got our alignment complete. 10, can't change that. 1028. However, we can 170 diagonal tree. And we'll just request. Don't worry about your flex yet. We'll get that on the next page. It's coming. Don't worry. There it is. Clear. All right. This is if we go toga. We didn't. We want the flex. So click the flex. And 133, 133, 135. Got our numbers. Look good. All right. So what we're going to do is go ahead, insert. I will most likely tell you Black Box will not have data on these. If he does, oh, wow. So I'm not even checking. We'll go with what's there. Okay, and we're just about ready to go. So before we start up here one more time, All right. We'll be back to that in just a second. Okay, we're available. So let's come off the external power. Back down here to mechanical. External off. Now you could do it there. Here, ground services. Or from your plugins, open up ToLiss IXESU. All right, and we're just about ready to go. Take a look around. Let's go ahead and close the main door. Now you can click arm doors and cross-check like I just did. It really isn't going to help you much. It doesn't really work. The checklist will tell you to do it, but that's all it does. So fuel pumps, that's our next big step up here coming on. Okay, and we're ready to push it. So, like I said, we could come over here to get rid of chocks. We'll hold tight. Let's get better pushback.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Don't leave that question that wide open, sir. You know what? I need to figure out what we need to do. So we're going to need to face west. Okay. Okay, so that's runway 8, hopefully.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing. Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming. All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
All right, we're about ready to push.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Break off.
Here comes the pushback. Light 'em up.
All right, looks like number 2 has lit off. And it's available, so now let's get number 1 going.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
All right, we're available. Let's get our 3-minute clock going to get taxiing. All right, so we come up here. We'll kill the APU.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
And by the way, for those curious, Better Pushback is a free utility. With all you got to do is, it's very simple to install, and it's updatable. So I need to go out and see if there is a new one. Anyway, just a great utility. You can tell it where and how you want to go, and that's because some of these pushbacks are, you're coming out into an alley, out into a taxiway. St. Louis had one that we did that was, I was just like, wow. So, but anyway, I digress. So the APU is shutting down. Let's see. Arm the spoilers. Put the flaps at 1. Okay, pull that up. We need, is it up 04? Yes. All right, and while I'm here, I just go ahead and check my surfaces. Ailerons work. I might do them more than most people. Just seems like the right thing to do. Elevator. Rudder. Okay, that's all good and ready to go. Okay, so we got the slide stores set, timer going, lights on, brakes we'll check, flight controls just checked, check our message board, and auto brakes are going to max. takeoff config. We'll do that here in case there's a problem. Oil temperatures. Okay, where are we? Yeah, we're a little low, but we can delay the takeoff so we can taxi. All right, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Flight attendants, take your seats for departure. Okay, looks like we're good. One more run, good. Okay, all green, and finally, brake temperatures are good. We're ready for takeoff. Exactly. Welcome to Africa. Might see a giraffe or a lion. What up? Cool. Yeah, we just got a short one here from Botswana to Eswatini, which is in Swaziland. They'll have them in the air. Yep. They have Dumbo down here. Yes, it is. Through the A320 earlier. Huh. I don't have it, so I couldn't tell you. The 7.6, I had to still remove the folder. The TGDS, otherwise it'll crash to desktop. What? I didn't see any of that anywhere when I read it. I didn't do that. I just took the folder out and guess what? It worked. All right, let's get the lights on. Exactly. All right. What else do we need to do here for takeoff? Radars are on. I think we're ready to go. I'm not even about to, I think, try to pronounce this airport. Let me see. Khama International Traffic, Springbok 1572 departing runway 8. I liked my Itaro call sign. Cabin ready, landing lights on, flaps set, ready to go. We're going to do a rolling takeoff, I think. Or we'll try. Those of you that do this for a living, keep your laughter down. $80 knots. V1, rotate. I'll find out who that was here in just a moment. Anna, thank you so much for the kindness of the biddies. Oh, wow. Thank you, sir. Flaps are coming up. I'm actually coming up. And I'm turning on the autopilot. I'll tell you, it's crazy down here. It was 7 degrees Celsius here in the southern part of Africa. Little chilly, kind of like your town in the middle of summer. True. I mean, when we go to Minneapolis next year, folks, you might want to bring a muckluck and a snow shovel. Nah. Usually in June, it's okay. I really want to, but, you know, we have to wait and see how life is. Well, life, you know, is all... I'd like to fly it, but in order to fly it, you got to rent a car on top of the hotel, on top of the airline, and may have to drive it 9 hours. It's like I used to do. not really anymore, but I used to do it all the time. I worked for a company that hauled Whirlpool, I think it was. All the appliances Whirlpool makes, one of the plants there, we take them down to St. Louis or wherever. And I happened to do it during the floods of '93. Oh yeah, I was on a little rickety bridge, which I'd like to see if it's still there. Maps I've looked at, that route does not seem to be there. I was on it when a barn hit it. Scared the living crap out of me going down the river. A barn was in the water and it smashed into the bridge. Yep. Oh, and then just a few more miles down the road, I actually drove through the Mississippi. It had actually come up over 1.5 miles, 2 miles to the route right before the bluffs. And it was up to the fuel tanks. And they had those K-rails, those barriers on the interstates to keep traffic away from construction guys. It was a losing battle. A couple of days later is when the kid blew the levee in Quincy. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see all of that. I haven't seen it in a long time. What? Oh, you can't? Oh, you know why? I forgot to unmute.
Oh.
Or you were unmuted and I muted it. One of the two.
That's easy to do. I'm easily muted.
All right, so we're climbing out. Let's get those lights off. Okay, and I got the spoilers. Yep, they're not armed anymore. All right, we are on our way. Did I turn the radar on? Yeah, and 0. Although there's really not much down below us, terrain radar is now on. Yeah, I do that a lot though in U6. So yeah, you.
Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry. Everybody forgets about me really easily.
No. I talk to myself all the time, and like my wife said, but do you answer back? Yeah. Yeah. I'll ask myself a question and I'll answer my own question. So, you know, hey, it's always right.
My buddy has a shirt that says, "If you see me talking to myself, please don't interrupt me. I'm talking to myself. If you see me talk, wait, how does it go?
If you see me talking to myself, don't bug me because I'm having a meaningful conversation."
No, it's like I'm having a staff meeting or something.
Oh, something yeah, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told you that one run in the truck. Art Bell was a big radio talk show host.
Oh, I remember.
Overnights. And his show was called Coast to Coast.
Yeah.
And it ran 5 hours a night, completely uncensored. So when he picked up the phone, they were live. There was no, other than the PEDIL button of 90 seconds that he could hit. Well, on Halloween, it became Ghost to Ghost.
Oh, wow.
And it was real ghost stories, put that in big air quotes, is what he wanted. I'm going to tell you right now, I think I saw ghosts or people sitting in that passenger seat listening to that. I had to actually turn it off.
Oh, wow.
There were some pretty good, creepy stories.
Wow.
And I said, okay, we're going to turn this off, or this is not going to be a good run.
No.
But it was great to listen to him. The UFO stuff, the predictors that came on and all. Most of them, no. But yeah, it was just hilarious. You know, yeah, he got into politics a little bit, but most of the time it was just whatever when he picked up the phone. Not like the others that had call screeners.
Right?
So, but yeah, that Ghost to Ghost, oh my gosh, that he had some good ones. It didn't help that one of them, I was actually in the area they were talking about. I'm like, okay, let's just go, truck. I wish you could go faster than 62, but you know, hey.
Right. Dang.
Oh yeah, but it was fun. I mean, it passed the night when I was driving pretty well.
I'll tell you something. There were times when I would listen to him at night when I was down in Florida, and I would not sleep because I got so engulfed in it.
Oh yeah, he had great shows.
He was
Great guests. I liked it before he went more and more to guests, but and he was just strictly open line. But some of the guests were pretty cool to listen to. So.
Oh yeah.
And I always got amazed at some of the radio stations I tuned in at night to hear them on the AM band. I was up in Des Moines, Iowa, tuning in San Antonio, which that was amazing. That's 12, I think 1,200 miles or 1,000 miles, or did I figured it up once? Well past the, what is it? 7? There, the clear channels they're allowed 700. Yeah, this was well over it.
I got you on this. Listen to this. So how I became a closet Cincinnati closet.
I know how.
Yeah.
WLW.
WLW. Yeah. So I was laying in my bed one night and I couldn't sleep. It was a summer night, and I had the radio down below next to my bed, and all of a sudden I picked up some weird station. I was like, what is that station? I'm looking at it, like, what is that? I was like, oh my god, that's out of Cincinnati.
Yep.
I was like, really? I was living in Pinellas County, Florida at the time.
Well, if once the games were over in Cincinnati, the Truckin' Bozo would come on at midnight. Oh my gosh. He had, I can't think of his name again. Gary Burbank. Now, Gary Burbank had a shank. He actually had a show on during the day in Cincinnati. Truckin' Bozo would play some of his big spots like Redneck American, the Senseless Countdowns or something like that. He would play them overnight. Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard.
I think he's actually you're the one that actually introduced me to him. Actually.
Yep, Gary Burbank.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, they did a couple great videos too for the trucking world. Gary Burbank. Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
The sad thing is, I'm like, I know about 4 or 5 truckers just like him. So, but yeah, it was fun. What was by the way, most people in northern Mississippi, this was hilarious and was taught to people here. Favorite team? The Cardinals.
Yeah.
Because KMOX boomed in there at night, they could listen to the ball games. Atlanta didn't. Memphis didn't. They had signals, I think, aimed instead of in a circular. They changed channels here in St. Louis. The Cardinal network did.
Oh, did they?
And they lost all those viewers.
Oh, no.
Because the channel they went to is not Clear Channel. So for only 25 miles out, you could pick them up because they were required to power down. I forget who had 550, but as a Clear Channel, but they had to power down, and they lost all of those fans. It took them a couple of years to finally say enough, but I don't know if they ever got them back.
It's kind of funny is that I wrote I think whatever you called it.
WLW?
Yeah, I wrote them a letter and said, hey, I don't know if it means anything to you, but I'm in so-and-so, Florida, and I'm picking you up clear as day.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. And I'm like, well, like, what would you like? What would you like? And I'm like, well, do you have like a listener package or anything like that? And they're like, oh yeah, we got something we can. They sent me a Cincinnati Red sticker. They sent me a Cincinnati Bengal sticker. They sent me a bumper sticker from the radio station. It was ridiculous. They sent me all this stuff. It was really cool.
Oh yeah, I used to listen to them. Now, usually when you get into a city, you lose them because of all of the lights and everything.
Right.
It boomed into Washington, D.C.
Right.
I was in the heart heading to a delivery for the morning, listening to them as if I was right there in Cincinnati, which usually doesn't happen. And
Really?
that's a good 1,000 miles away.
Huh.
So that one blew me away when I could hear them in the city.
Right.
So there's a couple other great channels out there like that, but boy, those really help through the night.
I bet.
All right, we're making our turn. And we still got a ways to go in our climb. I really thought about cutting it off. All right, we're going to go ahead, be nice to the passengers.
No, be mean. Just be regularly mean.
No, the airline's got to sell alcohol to make money on the flight.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
They'll tell you, they'll come on and tell you so you can stretch your legs and use the restrooms. Oh no, it's so the flight attendants can sell more beer and more alcohol. So, and on such a short, like I think we only have like 30 miles before top of descent once we hit the top end of the climb.
Looks about right.
So, but yeah.
So you're going up. Oh, I see. You're going up. I thought your top of climb is right there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going up to 37. I still got 4,000 to go. That's the bad thing. Sometimes the Airbuses get slow, but the 737s really aren't doing well right now.
They roar way. Well, yeah.
You got to be paying attention to them. Most aren't. They tell them to speed up. Yeah, okay. And they don't.
Yeah.
And then on that FedEx flight I did last week, two of us me and another pilot had come off course because he wouldn't speed up. He doesn't know how.
Huh.
All right, I got to go mute, so I'll be right back. My wife's getting a phone call.
All right. See you in a minute. I don't hear you on stream.
All right, folks, we're back. But it's a good thing that I mute. My wife works for a big school, university, and the conversation she has with some students or faculty even doesn't need to be put out over the airways.
Nope.
So, all right, we're at top of climb, and I am not seeing top of descent yet. Why am I not? Oh, it actually... Oh, it increased. That's scary.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, let me check this ILS. Coming down to 5,300 feet. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and prepare as soon as I get the words. Cruise. Because then it'll tell me 107 miles. Okay. I don't really trust it.
I need to do a flight for some Air Forces. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I do too. Well, I did one on the first, but I want to do another one here soon. All right, let's see. I got to go. Here. Weather. 2 hours, 24 minutes old. That's because I'm pretty sure they don't operate at night. So we'll plug in their data. It's not going to change. If it hasn't changed in 2 hours, I doubt it will change. All right, how long's the runway? 8,000. I'm gonna go medium. All right, that's perfect. 3,800 feet of runway. And we got to go all the way to the end. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, man. Might as well go. Well, we'll keep it medium and pull them off as quickly as we can. All right. 90 miles out, we'll start putting that information in at the equal time point. For those curious, when you look at the nav display, you see where it says ETP? That's your equal time. It's the same back to where we took off as it will be to where we're landing. So you can make your decision. Is it bad enough to go back? Or is it okay to proceed on? You also got to look at maintenance, gate issues, gate information, what can they do at the airport for the plane, maybe, or how severe, most likely, how severe is the issue. But you'd be talking to dispatch, and they'd answer a lot of those questions or help you because they're your other crew member. All right, let's see how we are proceeding here. Oh, let's see. Let's just see. I think we're flying over Johannesburg.
So I don't know if Spaceman told you he wants me to do a transatlantic flight just to have it on my record.
Cool. I'm getting ready to do one in a few weeks, but yeah, that's cool. There's Johannesburg International. But yeah, if I get close to where I'll be going inactive, I'll pop to like Vienna and back real quick, and then set up for the big cross.
Right.
You know, you could have fun with him and just, let's see, is he in here? Because I would love for him to hear this.
Hold on, let me look. I don't see him.
I was going to say, you could just jump seat
I could.
and say, I did it.
Would it count? But would he count it? I don't know.
I doubt it.
No. That'd be funny.
Tom DX12, hey, welcome in. Hello. As we cross over Johannesburg. Thought I saw another airport up here. I was going to kind of look for it on my charts. That's actually a fun airport to go into. All right, I'm probably being yelled at. Nope, not yet. Well, we're going to. Doink, doink. All right, there it is. I knew it was coming. We're looking at 10:30 for the altimeter. I said the temperature 17. I'm pretty sure it's a little chillier than that. 170. Diagonal 7. And for this ILS, $237. All right. $42 miles, top of descent. Absolutely does not look like there is. This almost looks like the outback of Australia, except stretches a whole lot farther than Australia. So I hope everyone's having a good Monday, especially here in the U.S., recovering from the 4th of July Independence Day festivities, having to go back to work. I had to work Saturday, so yeah, well. And I'm sure tomorrow will be just as interesting as Saturday was. All right, there's top of descent. I am going to go ahead and start it. We're going to go down to what level? 6,000. But yeah, if you look at a map here of South Africa, especially down in this part of Africa, the southern part of the continent, it's a mile above sea level just about everywhere you go, maybe higher. Not lower, It just like this big plateau from coast to coast. There was, like I said in the beginning, a picture I found. I forget where. It's in this area towards the coast where you could just, if you can imagine what the west coast of the United States, you got that big mountain range. Well, you go up it, then you come down it, but you stay about 1,000, 2,000 feet above sea level. Here, you come up a mile into the air, sea level, and stay there. It's like this big, gigantic plateau that just runs the continent. Well, there was this river, and it came into a lake that was actually a waterfall down to, I forget how further down, and then it did it again to the ocean. It was pretty cool. I'd like to see that. It's on my bucket list that I'll probably never see. What did we have here? I heard the noise. Ah,
DX just gave you 20 biddies.
20 biddies. Thank you, sir. We much appreciated it. Oh, I missed it. Tom DX12 followed us 5 minutes ago. How'd I miss the alert? Oh well. As the wife would say, selective hearing, I guess. But thank you so much, sir or ma'am. We appreciate it. Oh, Lord, Azul's in the house.
Oh, man, there goes the neighborhood.
Yep. Ah, the A330. Oh, Tom cheered another 20 bits. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, and it's gifting Thomas sub. And it's wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for all the biddies. And then Azul shows up. Man. That is awesome.
Everybody's showing up today.
It's a great day. I guess everyone wanted to see us fly to Africa. Everyone wants to see, what is Eswatini? Eswatini, whatever. I have no idea. All I saw was on one map that said Swaziland. I said, I've heard of that.
God.
Didn't know where it was. Oh man, here comes in another 20. Yeah, we do have the A330 Neo. It does need to fly. It has been a while. And it is going to take flight here soon. I just got to find a suitable flight.
Where over there? No.
Pretty much. I just look anywhere and everywhere. Usually for the A330, the Far East is a real good place for it. A lot of those airlines fly them. But there's this one little itty bitty airline here in the U.S. called Delta.
Oh, yeah.
And
little known, nobody knows much about it, you know.
We do fly them in lieu of the A350 because I don't know how well that's working right now, on top of all of Flight Factor's issues. So we'll just sub it, and does a good job. Love flying it. But that is awesome, awesome. What a day. And we are starting down in the land of nothingness. Although I think I see a zebra. No.
It's not a nice thing to say about the referees.
And another 20 bits. Thank you, sir. Condor. Oh, they, you know, I've got to give this. I used to love Condor paint scheme. Now they are outrageous with all of that checkerboarding or whatever that is. They are outrageous. And so I like Condor. I do know they have those available in X-Plane. I could crank one up in Jamine. You like the blue one. They're just, I mean, they're just a trip to look at, the condors. Blue skies, both literally and figuratively. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Inyasik, for the gift sub and biddies and resub. And yeah, get it. It's getting late over there in Europe. Oh, wait, we're going to get some white skies here soon. That was not in the METAR. Let's see. The METAR is now 2 hours and almost 40 minutes old. Oh, yeah, it did. We have a 12,000. No, it's clear. So whenever they signed off, these clouds moved in. I'd put it up there, but the METAR will say no METAR. Yeah, the Condor planes are definitely interesting. You know, there is one Condor flight. I'm curious if they still use the 7.6. I don't even know if they still have them. To fly to Anchorage, or was it Fairborn or Fairbanks or both? And I wonder if now the A330s have taken over that route. This would be when they fly them. Normally just a little too chilly for them otherwise. For some reason, people in Germany just don't want to come to Alaska then, but that's when they want you to go out into the Gulf and get fish for them. How else is the show Deadliest Catch gonna be on air?
I'm going to step away for a couple seconds. I'm going to go make something to eat. before I
Okay,
leave, so
we'll
I'll
still be here in a couple seconds.
Sounds good.
All right, let me see where I am here. We're at 23,000. Time to put the people. Sorry, that's all the alcohol we can sell today. Okay, we're about to come through 23,000. Out of curiosity, what's the chart calling for transition? 7,000. Okay. Yeah, Condors, like I said, they're interesting. Looking at their aircraft, all of them are just interesting. I like the old liveries, but boy, this new one is wow. Wait a minute, is that thunderstorms south of us? Hang on. Sometimes getting right up here, it looks better. Yeah, that does look like some weather south of here. Oh man, I hope this doesn't turn into like that one flight. We had a flight, matter of fact, our alternate, I believe. The thunderstorm just kept growing and growing and growing as I approached it. And oh my, was it a thunderstorm? I couldn't even see the airport. And I was set up for Cat 3 and said, nope, we're going around. And came back, and about 200 foot, maybe, we broke out and saw the runway. and thankfully we were on track. Wow, what weather they have down here. So saw something, 309 planes and 380, but a 787. Yeah, Lufthansa is... not Marabou, and not Condor Marabou. Oh. Okay, so we do have some clouds we're going to be going through. Again, I'm feeling like we're high. Oh, that's because it's wanting us to take the hold. That's why. Time to take over. We're just trying to make sure the airplane makes the approach altitude of 5,300 feet, and we've only got... where's my chart? 27 miles to drop 10,000 feet. Oh, Lord have mercy. But thanks for another 20 bits. We sure appreciate the generosity. Ah, there's what I like to see, the arrow out ahead of that hold. We definitely thank the generosity of the stream today. It has been an amazing, lot of biddies, a gift sub, and just thank you so much. And a couple of follows. It's going to take a little bit to wrap up today, this stream. And 100 biddies now. Wow. Thank you so much there, Tom. We sure appreciate you. Okay, let's get set up here. We're at what altitude? 12. Get a quick look as we start coming down. Look what 2 hours can do to the weather here. Oh, man. Real quick, can I do 5,300? No. Where am I coming down to? I'm going to come down to... I think we should be okay. 7,000 to start with, and then we'll play it out. Don't like seeing clouds because clouds can mean good stuff, but when you have potential, looks like mountains here, a granite cumulus is never fun. All right, let's get the speed brakes on because we got to slow to 250. And hello, Miss Kaharia. I saw you sneaking in there. Might give yourself a sub. Oh, that's good, Inyusik. All right, let's get those lights on. Okay. Yeah, we're going to hold the descent at 7,000 for the minimum through here. All right, I think we're safe to bring it on down to 53. All right. Again, thanks for the biddies. Uh-oh. Do I have the speed brake out? Yes, I do. All right. LS constraints. All right. We're set up here, moving rapidly as we get in here to hit this ILS.
Well, you met your bid goal thanks to Tom.
This could end up in a go-around.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, what the heck did it just do? Going around. Okay. Gonna circle back as soon as we
Yes, Gary, I'm here. I'm just being quiet so Mike can concentrate.
No, it was just not behaving like I wanted, so I made the go around
fair.
call.
Well, I was just saying. I knew you were kind of in a tough spot, so I wasn't saying much. Whoa!
I didn't catch it.
Kahaya just gifted 5 subs to Zool, Ellen, Devat, Pop, Brown Over Balloon. There's a lot of people who's got I can't read these.
But she wants to see a butter landing. You
Holy
know,
smoke. Wait. Is that what I think it is? Dude, that's a golden Kappa hype train.
what's that mean?
If anybody donates 100 biddies or more, they'll have a golden Kappa for 24 hours.
Is that like the golden ticket to Willy Wonka?
More or less, it's just a golden. It's coveted. It's just I have never had one of those in my stream.
Really? I've never even. Every now and then see a hype train start up.
Right.
All right, so we're going to now turn 250. We are.
I'm gonna get. I'm getting in on this.
Man,
There you go.
everybody.
There you go.
So you got your cap hype train all aboard.
Oh, and assistant. Oh, wow, buddy.
Here we go. The train is pulling out. Now I really got to figure
go.
out what to do here.
Okay.
Kaharia wants a buttered landing. We'll see.
Hey, Tom, thank you. Tom, hold on a second. Tom, we want to thank you so much for those.
Yes.
Biddies. We really do.
Thank
He's
you.
just concentrating, my guy. He's just concentrating. So he really is gracious. He's really grateful. Thank you so much for those biddies and all those donations. Appreciate it. Or he
Thank you.
appreciates it.
Thank you there, Duluth. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey, bad attitude. Welcome to the parade. The train is pulling out of the station.
Bad attitude. We got a golden Kappa hype train. If you donate 100 biddies or more, you get a golden Kappa for 24 hours. How often have he very rarely, if anything. That's really.
I've only had it, I think, 2 or 3 times.
Tom says 300 biddies. Well, Tom, regardless, thank you so much for the biddies.
Yes,
We
thank you.
appreciate it, guy. Yeah, we do.
I really do thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to get this thing at the right level. My glide slope's still low. I'm not turning in for the localizer till it's above. And hopefully there's no mountains in front of me.
Right.
All right, we can turn now. All right, so
Oh, and it's just gifted bad attitude a sub.
awesome. Thank you there, sir.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me just make this abundantly clear. All these, Mike is very, very appreciative and thankful that you're donating and giving all these biddies and subs. He's just busy right now trying to land in there. You know, maybe pretend, it may be fake, it may be a cartoon. Oh, Kaharia coming in hot with 5.
Man, jeez. Thank you, folks. Yeah, we're in the soup here, and the weather report's 2 hours old. Yeah, I know, bad attitude. I ain't supposed to be here.
Can we push it to level 5, folks? 4 minutes and 35 seconds. 49%. Let's see, what does he need?
Localizer armed and turning. All right, where's my chart?
Good night, Tom. Have a great night. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Okay, I can come down.
Good night, Tom.
Good night, sir. Thank you so much for your generosity. I'm in territory I don't think I've ever seen. And this is wild. Okay, approach is on. First notch flaps in. Oh, let's take off. Come on. Okay, 130. Come on, grab the localizer. I think it's, yep, both on. How far out? 10 miles. I'm going to go ahead and slow to 150 and get that next notch out.
Oops.
1,000.
Apparently I don't. Okay, apparently it'd be that way.
Only because I don't really know when we'll see the runway. Turn them both on. Okay. Oh, now we see the runway. All I had to do was drop down that low. This is what I was worried about as you look around. Sorry, folks. Being in the soup and not knowing if there's mountains and all around made me a little hesitant to get on and chat much. But thank you all so much for the generosity.
Level 4 golden Kappa hype chain, folks. Level 4.
And we will be landing this by hand, so hopefully we'll butter it. By the way, the runway length is 8,500 feet. Aviate, navigate, communicate.
We got a minute left in the golden Kappa hype chain, folks.
What do we need?
I don't know. I couldn't read it. But we were halfway between there, so at least maybe 5 more subs. Then I don't know. Let's see if I can figure it out.
I'd give some people some, but I'm a little busy.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Mike. He needs, we need 3 more subs. 3 more subs. 1.2 or 3 more subs. We're in complete level 4. We need 3 more subs to complete level 4. 13 seconds, people. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there it goes, folks.
Well, I appreciate it. I mean, I've never seen it.
Oh, I got 2 emotes out of that. I got a golden cap and something else.
Choo choo.
What did I get? Hold on, what is that?
I gotta open the chest to find out. All right, I have the throttles.
13 subs, 130 biddies. Let's go.
Middle marker.
Definitely is.
400. 100 above. 300.
Terrain,
Minimum.
terrain, terrain.
200.
Pull up,
100.
pull.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
There you go.
One of those landings, Kaharia, was a grease. Oh, 243. Well, that's one of them. I don't know which one it counted. Awesome. Again, thank you all so much for the generosity. That was amazing. And I wish I could have watched it unfolding like Duluth. Now, I had my spoilers armed. Why aren't they up? The fun part about this airport, it's all the way to the end. Do I leave the stream? What do you mean? When I get into weather or where I'm not certain of weather and all. This one, yes, I will probably end. I don't know what we have planned tonight. Now I got to figure out where the terminal was. I think it's right here. But no. Well, we can always look for another place, possibly. Oh, nope, nope. I hate that when Airbus does that. There we go. Flaps coming up. Apu coming on. Whoa! We're on a slope. Gotta love it when we're on a slope. All right. I looked at this airport last night to see, I think right up here is the parking area. Have I flown to Greenland? I have. Don't think I've done it recently. Oh, these are those kind of spots. Oh, I hate those. I have a feeling this is pretty much a turboprop airport. All right, that was fun. Wow.
Oh, sounds like Winston's getting into it.
Yep, he's going somewhere. All right, let's see here. Got that, got that. APU should be able to start. Lights off. Oh, that was fun. Greenland. Yes. Ah, really? Ooh, nice. You still there? I'm still here. Still here. Just waiting on the APU to fire up so I can shut down. Ooh, I do need to set something up though. Okay, I heard it kick on. Oh, the brakes need to be cooled too. Okay, bleeds on. Engines off. Oh, did I? I sure did. I forgot to start the ACARS. Oh, well, I didn't get credit for that flight. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. And that was actually probably a pretty good flight. Oh, well. All right, let's take a look at Elevatech. Things should... Oh, we got to turn the beacons off. All right, here they come. Now we'll get the, should get the air stair to come up to this one. Darn it, all the luck. Norway, so Kaharia, are you putting me up in a really big event? Ooh. When
Well,
did
I
they?
mean, if you want to go that far, Tom was suggesting Lufthansa fly Munich to Helsinki.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. They were up for 19 minutes and didn't call me. South Africa. Nice of them. Thank you for not calling, because that would have been tough.
Right.
Yeah, the spoilers were armed. Why didn't they come? That's weird. Oh, and I told it to let that... I tell you, these computers... aggravating. Did it just turn the one up front off? It sure did. Oh, well. Let's see here. I'm going to bring Elevatech in here. Bucket list is Norway, Sweden, Finland. Kaharia says Norway. I'll take a look here. Let's get Elevatech up here, though. Let's see how we did. Since somebody forgot to start his ACARS program again. All right, so there's the flight. Let's complete it. (315 feet a minute, 118 knots, perfect, 1.5 Gs. So we spilled the Queen's coffee into our lap again, but oh well. All right, over to Sim Toolkit. They can sometimes be nice, but more often than not mean. Oh, they were really nice. 243, 118, 1.5. Wow. I am really shocked they didn't come up, unless he just doesn't control up here.
Did you land at? 'Cause
Eswatini.
it looked like is in the right there. No, he controls in there where you took off from. He doesn't control.
Yeah, he doesn't control there, but the whole rest of it he does.
Mm-hmm.
And oh well, hey, we'll take it. All right, view details. Nice flight so far. Let's see how I did on the touchdown. Come on. There we go. According to this, I hit on the numbers, but about 30 feet off the center line. Doggone it. Oh, well. Hey, this is a good landing over it. Getting in with the weather we had, that was not bad. Fire away with your airplane quiz. All right. Well, what I'm going to do, hey, folks on Twitch, please hang tight. We're going to close out the video so that I can close out the video portion that's running for YouTube later that I'll upload. But we're going to do, I think, another flight.
Oh.
And I just have to figure out what. Oh, okay. Well, I'm 60 years old, so that's cool.
Are we going to do Munich to whatever that one Tom asked?
I don't know yet. We'll see here, but let me get this closed out, and we'll be back in just a second. But Twitch, please hang tight. We're not done yet, so you're going to hear the music like normal. Actually, I'm going to play a different song, and we'll be right back. Give me 1 minute 33 seconds.